Them goons on here. Woo. Girl, you stupid. Them guns. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and guess what? We about to hit that summer season. Y'all ain't have to guess, you already knew. And what do we want to do? Make sure we at least, if we're beginners, get a good workout going. Today, we're going to talk about my personal beginner's guide to weight loss workout, cardio. I'm going to show you a short gym workout and also show you how that looks at home. Then we'll wrap it up with a little bit of after gym nutrition and a little bit of what I do to get ready after the gym. So it's always easy to say you're gonna start this thing off right and get it together real easy. However, there are some things that you have to ask yourself. When I started, I was thinking, where do I even start? How do I set up a plan that I know will work for me? And once I find that plan, how do I follow through with it? What you need is momentum. And the only way you're gonna get moving with that momentum is to just be in action. You can spend a whole lot of time researching, studying, thinking about, figuring out what's the best, but you're not really jumping in. So just jump in there.
Y'all remember when I gave away those amazing adjustable Bowflex weights last year to a beginner? Well, this year I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for a beginner. So check out the information section of this video and get the details on how to win, and stick around for the video. For additional help and free resources, check me out on my Now That's Life podcast. I wanna thank you guys who have been tuning in over 70 countries. So grateful, guys. Make sure you check it out at all your favorite podcasting platforms or at the links below in the information section.
Everything I talk about today can be found down below in the information section. And while I have you,
make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload.
So to get this thing started, y'all, there's only 4 things you really need to do. Now I'm gonna show you the things that fit under that, and then we're gonna get into this workout. But number 1, record your measurements.
Sometimes simple measurements can be your best friend, especially when getting started in fitness, because you don't know if you're really making an impact, and sometimes stepping on the scale can be something that's frightening, and also it sets you back if you feel like the numbers aren't moving fast enough. So measuring for success, I found, has kept me from getting intimidated in the past, and it's kept me more motivated just by looking at the measurements of my arms, my chest, waist, hips, and even my thighs to see if those changes are being made. Now, while we talk about the scale being evil, it is a necessary evil, and I love having my Vanity Planet digital body analyzer, and I'm super happy that they're bringing you guys today's video. Y'all know I've been using this thing for over 3 years now, and it keeps track of my body fat, water weight, muscle mass, and even my bone mass. This bad boy lets me know when I'm losing weight and when I'm gaining muscle. I step on the scale once every 2 to 3 weeks in order to keep myself straight. I love that I can program up to 8 different people in this thing, and it allows me to keep track of their height, their age, and even their sex. I step on this thing with my bare feet, and I'm able to get a good and honest reading of what's going on with my body overall, so I'm not just motivated by the weight loss. I know what I need to change. I can keep it honest with myself, and if I need to switch it up, that happens too. This keeps me motivated and positive on my journey, and it's something I actually look forward to instead of getting afraid of, because I'm able to measure different things. You know your girl always has your back, so make sure you check the info section for my link and use my code NINAFIT and get the body analyzer for 60% off.
Number 2, get that doctor's clearance.
Look, y'all, I'm the first to admit, when you first start this fitness game, you out here feeling like you the Hulk. You just throwing weights, you ready to run everywhere. You think you can do everything. You can do all things through Christ. I believe it, yes. However, you do want to take care of your body and make sure you ain't falling out at the end of the day. So starting slow, simple, and easy might be the answer, and also visiting your doctor. So if you have any injuries, any illness or conditions, or if you're on any medications, you can talk to your doctor and make sure you know what's okay and when it's okay to exercise. Some medications also mess with our heart rate, and it's important to know how that relates to your workouts, and also you changing your nutrition and diet and anything in between.
Number 3, prepare to work out.
There are some basics that you need to pick up or even think about having in your reach when it comes to this fitness thing. Y'all know I love my gallon water bottle, which is in my Amazon shop, or even just thinking about the type of tracker or fitness tracker you'll use. You don't have to go expensive. You can go like the Fitbit or something of that sort. And even your headphones. I paid like $30 for these Bluetooth headphones, and you guys know I swear by them and have used them for years. They're in my Amazon shop as well. Be sure to check out my affordable affordable fitness equipment video where I showed you guys all the items that have helped me lose weight along the way. When it comes to this fitness game, there's two key types of workouts. Those are cardio as well as strength training. The two books I really credit with helping me prepare were Fitness for Dummies and Weight Training for Dummies. What you need to know is that cardio burns calories by raising your heart rate. That includes things like jumping jacks, jumping rope, jogging, walking, kickboxing, things in that realm. Strength training builds the lean muscle that boosts metabolism and the rate at which you burn calories. So like bodybuilding, powerlifting, circuit training, isometric and high volume training. Knowing and understanding the difference in these has been a lifesaver for me because, as you all know, I lost a lot of weight at home just by doing at-home fitness DVDs, online programs, things of that sort. So I was able to target my muscles and also get small levels of equipment that helped me to get through workouts and also feel less embarrassed than going to the gym, because let's be honest, that's a part of the struggle, getting there, going there, experiencing it and seeing different things. But then for other people, you might want to have a mixture or totally work out in a gym, and that's fine too. Just ensure you learn to balance that cardio and strength training for your best results.
Number 4, be about that action and actually work out.
So I promised you guys a fairly simple workout that works in the gym and at home. You guys have been asking me for it, and I am delivering, honeys. So basically, I start off by wiping down whatever machine or at-home workout equipment I'm using, because that's sanitary. That's going to keep you healthy and keep you at it when it comes to this workout routine. You guys know I teach training in intervals, and if you're beginning, you don't want to overexert yourself, but maybe go for about 5 minutes where you rotate, right? So you're going to do about 5 minutes of walking up an incline, increasing your speed and possibly working up to a nice jog, and then slowing down to a nice walk for about a minute or two, and then going back to that high pace and then back again down to your baseline or where you started. That usually gets that blood pumping and gets you a good cardio in. Wipe the machine down once you're done and all your workout equipment. Just take a nice wipe to them just to make sure they're clean. If your knees are having some difficulties, you want to make sure that you are using something like an elliptical or even a stair climber, something that's going to be a little kinder to your knees and overall body and mobility. And even for me, that can be just a simple walk at a higher pace or playing around with Bella, because a lot of times we think we have to do something huge or grand. It can be anything that gets that heart rate up, as long as you're getting in some good cardio and you're getting as close as you can to your target heart rate. So just raise the heart rate a bit. As far as my arsenal and working out in a gym or at home, I use a mat. I have a mat towel. This is just a simple yoga towel to cover your mat up to keep it from getting all sweaty. And then I love comfort grip jump ropes so that I'm able to get in some good cardio wherever I am, and some lifting gloves. These help even if you're doing floor exercises or lifting weights. And of course, my water bottle. You gotta get the water in between these exercises. So I'm gonna start off with just some simple and basic lunges. That's all. No weights, no nothing, especially if you're just getting started. Just make sure that your knees stay over your toes and don't go over them. Also with your squats, doing the same thing. These are just some basic squats. I'm not going super deep. I'm just making sure I'm getting a good stretch through my booty. And also I'm gonna jump some rope in between. This is how you keep your cardio pace up during the middle of your workout. Also, I'm going to go ahead and get to that mat. Guys, I love doing push-ups, but I realize they are not for the beginner. So in that case, get on your knees and just kind of work it how you can. As long as you're moving, that's what's great. And with any of my exercises, I usually do a round of 16, then down to 12, and then down to 8, increasing the weight over that. And so that's all I do. And I'm doing the same thing here, moving those biceps and a little bit of that tricep. And if you don't have access to some weights, consider getting the Bowflex weights. These are adjustable from 0 to 52 pounds. I have those at home so I don't have to depend on the gym. So when I was in for Hurricane Harvey, all of that, I was still able to get a good workout in. You can also get these stretch bands, which are excellent. Some people think they're not as great. I found that they give me a very good workout, sometimes better. So don't feel like you just have to have free weights. And you can start off with your own body weight as well. But I also have links to all of these in the information section. It's really simple, really easy for the body, really good for you to be able to get started and have things at your fingertips if you don't want to depend on the gym. From here, I also like to do shoulder presses. Shoulder presses are great if you're wanting to sculpt those shoulders. If you want to wear those shoulders out, things like that. Like I said, do a round of 16, then 12, and then 8, increasing the weights. And if you're a beginner, 3 to 5 pound weights is fine, so you don't hurt or harm yourself or overexert yourself. I'm doing basic biceps and my overhead tricep extensions. These are really simple, straightforward. You can do it on low weight, higher weight, either way. If you continue to do this, you're going to see the effects in the backs of your arms. So that helps with the bat wings and things of that sort. Also, I love doing seated dips. These also work on those triceps, and they're really hard though, y'all. Ooh, Lord, I know. I do like 50 of these.
I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
I also love tricep kickbacks, and those also are great on low weights and easy for the beginner to do. Just make sure you're not kicking your arm back too fast. Make sure that you're getting that resistance. And something that also helps with the shoulder is a modified shoulder press. I love doing these because they help to, again, sculpt those shoulders, and they're a simple way for me to get in some great shoulder exercises as well. I also find that a guaranteed way to get my heart pumping really well is to just do some stationary punches. I punch in different directions, kind of count it out if I want, but I usually put on about a song or two and just punch it out. Guys, this gets that heart rate up faster than you could ever imagine, and also it helps to sculpt those arms, those shoulders, everything else. If I want to get fancy, I jump up and down just a little bit with soft knees and make sure I'm kind of punching up and down to get that heart rate up. If I want to jack it up just a little bit, I do some high knees, just running in place. That's all. Really simple. All you need is your body, not too much in between. After completing any workout, you want to make sure you have a good cool down, and this is usually where kind of abs come in for me. I really don't do a lot of abs, but I do a lot of stretching of the abs. So doing something like this, which is like the sit up and reach, that's all. And then after that, I kind of cross my legs and make sure I'm getting some stretches through the legs really well, those hamstrings that you've hammered, all of that, especially if you're walking or jogging or running or high knees and all of that. And just breathe in and out. Just allow yourself to breathe so that you feel better and feel the benefits, and get ready to get that day started real good and easy. And that usually ends my workout. Just some good stretching of those arms as well, and I am good to go for about 5 minutes. That's all you need for your cool down. For a beginner, you might just want to do one round of everything, which gets you about 15 to 20 minutes, which is good for anyone starting out. My time after the gym is really basic. Usually I'm just wanting to make sure that my hair is not so soaked that I cannot put it under a scarf correctly. So I usually take the blow dryer over it on a cool light setting just to get some of the moisture out. No, I don't wash my hair every day. No, I do not, because it's damaging to my hair, but I find that this process works. Add just a little bit of flaxseed gel to my edges, and then I wrap my hair up tightly. That usually helps it to set before I have to go anywhere. After that, I just make sure that all the little fixings is good, and then I move on to my skincare. So I'm using the Purity Made Simple, which you guys know I love, and I just wash my face thoroughly because you don't want to leave any sweat or residue on the skin. Towel blot dry, or for me, paper towel blot dry with plain white paper towels. Then I'm using some witch hazel to make sure that my skin is really nice and balanced, and then the Kiehl's avocado eye cream in order to wake up my eyes, and then a little renewed hope in a jar to get some good moisture going into my face and also my neck and my décolleté. That's what matters. I do all that before I shower. Shortly after I shower, I move on to some quick nutrition. I mix it up. So I'm having a little bit of ginger, probiotic plant protein, some frozen spinach, blueberries, and some cashew milk. Y'all know I love Yay Organics for everything they offer, and I have their links down below, but this plant protein is amazing because it gives me 50% of my daily value in iron, and as women, that is important to us. We want to make sure that nutrient is high fire. Also, I love the blueberries for recovery. The ginger just helps all around with inflammation and helps you to stay less sore after working out, especially for beginners. That's such a great thing. And the spinach, of course, you know, spinach is just amazing for its various different vitamins and nutrients. And also, it just tastes good, so it doesn't make you feel like you're doing too much extra. I also, after that, if I have lunch or if you're a person that likes solid food, I like to have a little bit of broccoli. I like the green giant Tuscan broccoli. And then I'm having salmon burgers. You guys know I went back to eating a bit of fish after getting pneumonia so that I could take care of my nutrient base and make sure I'm getting those omega-3s up. So I'm just gonna have that, and they usually hold me over for a while. It's a low carb, high protein meal.
Some quick tips to wrap up with. Make sure you get yourself some good shoes.
Ever since I ran my first marathon, I have loved ASICS shoes. I was fitted for them. I'm flat-footed, so they work really well for me. They give me good bounce. They work for my cardio workouts and also for most of my strength training workouts. Just get fitted for great shoes.
Figure out your target heart rate.
You guys know I love tracking my workouts with my Apple Watch. However, I also love to just pay attention to charts like these.
I've included some links down below on how to track and figure out your target heart rate. And try to test yourself with a talk test while you're working out to see if you're going a little bit too far when you're beginning this workout thing. Well, I hope today has been beneficial for you guys. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace.
Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.